Young ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. Good evening to all of you. You are once again welcome here on your platform. Much beloved, the platform for awakening consciousness. So, in the international news headlines, the news is very good for the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The news is very good. That's why I would like you to share this video conference as much as possible in support of the Congolese people. These people who have suffered so much martyrdom in the east of the DRC, these people who have suffered martyrdom in Goma, in Kigoma, in Bukavu, and in other regions such as Kalemi. I don't even know which other territory to mention. The Congolese people have suffered too much. So, we have the people of M23 who have made a very, very strong decision. And this decision will certainly bring peace back as quickly as possible. On one condition, if the Tshisekedi government does not change its mind. Because what needs to be specified is that we are facing, as an observer said, of Congolese current affairs, someone said that the Congolese, they change by the minute. I am talking about the leaders or the heads of armed groups. They change by the minute. Someone said that the Congolese, in any case, they can tell you this right away. I agree. Just a little while later, they change again, etc. So, we hope that this will not be the case, that the government will not change its mind, that the M23 AFC will not change its mind, because we have seen here very recently. What caused the failure of the Luanda Peace Summit? There should be direct discussions between M23, AFC, and government representatives. Since as of today already, the M23 is also tired of the conflict. They are tired. They are very tired of the conflict. So for them too, peace is beneficial. So what is happening? The elements of the M23 have just issued a statement that surprised the world, that surprised all Congolese. Sorry. And what does this statement say? In this statement, what is said is to the advantage of all Congolese. That's the good news. And it was supported by an announcement made by the Congolese Minister of Foreign Affairs. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the context of this video conference, this is of course what we are going to discuss. But as you know, before diving deeper, I ask you to share this video conference. Share it as much as possible. Share it in all groups as long as you can. Above all, don't forget to leave a comment. Put our political slogan in the comments. You write, daring is already winning. Let's dive deeper, ladies and gentlemen. So, according to the official information, the M23 announces to withdraw its troops from the capital, a capital of one of the districts in the north. Who are you? In order to promote peace? It's the M23 that issued a statement announcing that they are withdrawing the troops in this capital. And this capital, where is it? It's Walikale Center. For all those following us here, we talked about Walikale Center because they took Walikale Center since March 19th, 2025. Afterwards, there were skirmishes between the FARC army and the FARC Wazalando. And then, as we call it, M23FC. There were exchanges of gunfire. So, the Congolese River Alliance, AFC M23, decides to reposition its forces from the city of Walikale Center and its surroundings in accordance with the unilateral ceasefire of February 22nd, 2025. You see, where we have a group of rebels. We have a group of rebels on the side of the DRC. That is to say, these people make me laugh so much. When they keep fighting, when they are tired, when they have no more weapons and all that, they unilaterally decide on a ceasefire. I believe that a ceasefire should be between both parties. But when you yourself declare, and he stands up and he says, all right, he signs a ceasefire agreement. We don't know with whom the agreement was made. Already, when we say agreement, I had said that you and then someone else, you have talked. Agreed, it's something. But if that's not the case, the M23 wakes up in the morning and says, well, ceasefire, it's fine. And then they stop everything. And then they implement it. The worst part is when it gets to their head. When they have a little dizziness or a little fly, it just passes through here clearly. Korei Nainanga says go ahead and start again. So, can we call that ceasefire? I don't think so. We should call it a tactical break. That's it. That's the name. Tactical break. Let's go. Share this video conference with me. Share it. So what should be said? The information was given in a statement dated March 22nd, 2025. So, this measure is taken. For what? It is taken to promote favorable conditions for peace initiatives and for a dialogue addressing the root causes of the conflict in the east of the DRC. Here is what the document specifies, the statement that was made public by the AFC M23. So, the M23 indicates that the decision in question to withdraw will be cancelled. In the event of any provocation or attack from Kinshasa targeting its positions or the civilian population in the area, they will automatically cancel. Walikalisant has been taken by the M23 since March 19th, as we have mentioned. It is one of the 4 capitals of the territories controlled by the movement in the North Kivu province, out of a total of 6. So there are 6 capitals. Out of the 6 capitals, 4 are controlled. So one of them is East Wali Kagame Center. So, share this video conference with me. The Kinshasa regime, according to several Congolese observers, who say that the Kinshasa regime is starting to be realistic. It is the Minister of Foreign Affairs who comes out, who speaks. She says this. She says, we are in a logic of the evolution of the conflict and the DRC. We are in a logic of the evolution of the conflict and the DRC. It is more appropriate for us, and especially for our populations, to engage in this direct discussion with the M23. This is what the Minister of Foreign Affairs announces. So, Kinshasa now truly wants this direct dialogue with the M23. Oh yes, but if Felix Tshisekedi had a direct face-to-face dialogue with the Rwandan president, it's normal to have a dialogue with the M23. But isn't this the continuation of what happened in Qatar? The face-to-face, you know what Kagame says, which has repercussions on this dialogue? Future, until the M23 decides to withdraw from Wali Alessandri. Question mark. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever happens, we will continue to follow this news from this side. Everything that will result from it, we will come back here to discuss it on the platform of the Watchful Consciences. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for sharing the video conference as much as possible. I will be back shortly with new updates. By the grace of Almighty Allah, this was the voice of your samurai.